You are with breakfast. Now, he's young, he's smart and he's dyslexic. But it hasn't held him back. 13-year-old Matt Strawbridge has struggled with the learning disability for as long as he can remember.
And he's turned it into a positive thing, creating his very own website to help other Kiwi kids with dyslexia. Take a look at this.
I wish I knew back then what I know now. Now, I'm proud to say I'm a dyslexic. I enjoy school and I love learning. I want to share with you all the strategies and shortcuts I've learned over the past 8 years.
Well done. Now, Matt, let's talk about, you talked in the video just then, I wish you'd known back then what you know now. How did it all come about that you suddenly realised, or gradually realised, that you did have this learning difficulty?
Well, I guess I realised, well, I didn't really realise. I noticed that I couldn't read or write, but one of my teachers picked up and noticed that I was doing everything else fine, but I just couldn't really read or write. So she sent me to an educational psychologist and she told me I was dyslexic.
So I guess you don't know that other kids are finding it different to you being at school. So you said you started to feel stupid. What was that like? How did you cope with that?
Yeah, I guess I felt stupid because I didn't know why everyone else could read or write and I couldn't, so yeah, I just felt stupid.
So when it was diagnosed, how did you feel then?
I actually felt like really pleased because at least there was a reason why I couldn't read or write.
And I guess is that where the hard work begins? Because you found out you've got this condition, then what do you do?
After you found out that you have dyslexia, it's best to get a tutoring system, find out other things about it.
Now, of course, you didn't just find out how to deal with your own problem. You decided, hold on, why don't I help everyone else who's having the same difficulties as myself? And you came up with this website, and it's fantastic. We've been having a good look at it this morning.
Yeah.
What made you do that?
Well, I just kind of wanted to help other people, just show them like what I've done, and hopefully they find that helpful as well.
It's called Dyslexia Potential.
Yeah.
It's got all sorts of exercises with your eyes and your elbows and your knees and your fingers, and you've made videos for each one. I guess you've had lots of parent support for that.
Yes.
What kind of feedback have you had?
It's actually been pretty much all positive.
Does that come mainly from the parents or from kids?
From both, actually. Yeah, a lot of my friends have.
And what about your peers, those who don't necessarily need to use it, but they've seen what you've done and they've seen what you've curated? What do they think? They must be so impressed.
Yeah, they think it's pretty cool, yeah.
I just wanted to say, you said that dyslexia, you saw it as having a positive. How would you tell other kids who maybe are struggling at school with reading or writing or suspect that they've got dyslexia? How have you seen it as a positive in your life?
Well, I look at it as there's a disadvantage and there's an advantage. The advantage is like the big picture thinking. Heaps of famous people are dyslexic. So,
I've got a list of them here. Who's your role model in this, out of the famous people?
I don't know, kind of. There's a few of them. Einstein, I reckon, because he
Einstein, he's on the list.
Yeah, I reckon Einstein, because he got told that he was stupid. And
he's quite bright, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Turned out to be all right.
Alexander Graham Bell, who invented the telephone, he was on to a winner, wasn't he?
Yeah.
The list: Da Vinci, Picasso, Muhammad Ali, Agatha Christie, Richard Branson, Orlando Bloom. I mean, it's a huge list of very, very high achievers. What do you want to do for a living?
I kind of want to be a motivational speaker, I guess. Yeah. And kind of help other people with dyslexia and learning difficulties.
Well, awesome. You're in Year 9, first year of college. All the best to you. It's a fantastic website and we hope heaps more kids get on board and use it.
Yeah. Many congratulations, Matt. Absolutely brilliant.
Sweet. Thanks.
Alrighty, it is almost time for the latest news. If you, hopefully the website was up on screen, but you can always just search Dyslexia Potential or log on to our Facebook page.
Yep.
Absolutely, breakfast, whatever it is. Is it just breakfast/Facebook? That's what I always do, I Google it.
You'll find it. Anyway, time now.
Thank you very much, Peter, and getting feedback on that lovely young man, Matt, who we had on the couch moments ago. What a great kid, inspirational, he could go far. So, as he said, positive feedback so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And interesting, in Euro 2012, this could be, this is just for Peter's benefit and for mine, the